Okay, I'm on a roll. Alrighty, here's another word that has lost its meaning or lost its impact because of overuse or misuse. And we're talking frequent overuse or misuse, not one person one time somewhere in the world misusing it. And that's the word hate for this video. This video is about how hate is so often misused that an intelligent person, when they hear another person accused of hate, doesn't believe it right away. Is skeptical because it's been so often that people are accused of hate who have no hate. So, what are some examples of people being accused of hate who have no hate? Westboro Baptist Church, they do have hate, but they are such a small, ridiculously small group that no honest person will associate them with other Christians. They're not, I don't even want to call them Christian. Maybe they believe enough of the... I've got a really short list of what's a fellow Christian. But the Westboro Baptists have an extremely unpopular and rare view on things, and they do seem to hate the people who they like to hold signs up denouncing. But it's not hate if you are hoping for somebody to not be hurt, or you're hoping for somebody to have things that are good for themselves. Some people are accused of hate when they teach what God teaches about who should have sex and who shouldn't, who God says should have sex and who shouldn't. It's not hate if I don't want somebody to end up in hell. In Mormonism, we don't have the same understanding as traditional Christianity about hell, but there's still going to be a punishment for people who violate the law of chastity. And it's not hate if you don't want somebody to end up in that situation and you try to convince them to not end up in hell. It's not hate if I don't want people to get a marriage certificate for what I don't believe is a marriage. And especially the Supreme Court in the Ferguson ruling basically banning of sodomy nationwide. So there's nobody is prevented from having a homosexual relationship and calling it whatever they want. Nobody's trying to get, virtually nobody, there's billions of people in the world, so maybe there's one person somewhere, but all those people that voted for Proposition 8 in California were not trying to get anyone put in jail for saying wife and wife, husband and husband. No, they were just saying, we, the people, do not have to give you a paper encouraging you encouraging two women to have a relationship. But Proposition 8 did not ban homosexual sexual activity. It did not ban people from calling each other whatever name they wanted to. Two women could call each other wife and wife under Proposition 8 in California. They just didn't get a paper from the state that said it, but they didn't get fined, they didn't get put in jail if they walked around holding hands and saying wife and wife. Every time that there's a Mormon temple opening, there are protesters. Every 6 months we have General Conference, and there are protesters outside of the conference center in Salt Lake City. I don't believe that those people hate me. They think I'm going to end up in hell, and they're trying to save me from that. They're wrong about whether I'm going to end up in hell, but they don't hate me because they're trying to keep me... They think they're trying to help me to not end up in hell. And there we go. So, thank you for watching. I've talked a little bit about how hate is such an overused and misused word that intelligent people in the United States of America in the year 2016 are skeptical when they hear the word hate being used. Another example, Donald Trump was talking about enforcing immigration laws that were passed by Congress and signed by a president. In some cases, Democrats were voting for these immigration laws, and the Democrat president signed them. It's not hate to say, hey, if there are laws, we're going to enforce those laws. Another example of hate being misused, so that intelligent people, now when they hear the word hate, don't think anything of it. Don't take the word seriously because it's been misused. Thank you for watching.